important component of this business, and everyday success. If you really want to develop a mindset and attitude of success, it starts with celebrating your mini wins every single day, whether they're small or big. So I want to open this space up if anybody wants to shout yourself out or shout your team out.
I'd just love to say something real quick. You guys, I'm sorry I've lost my voice, so I'm going to be doing a lot of my celebrations in the chat. But I read a quote today from Corey Allen, and it says, "Friends that inspire you to think big, be the best version of yourself, and believe in your value are priceless. Let them know how much they mean to you. Then think of how you can give others the feeling that they give you." So that's why we're gathering to create that space together as a community, because it's so important to honor each other and see the best in each other. So I'm going to chat. I'm going to do mine in the chat. I love you all, but thank you for holding this space, Rita.
I see Shannon is on here, so I want to give you a shout out, Shannon. It's been such a pleasure and joy to work with you. And you're just a go-getter. You make a decision and you make it happen, and you're leading with such service and being open-hearted and coachable. And I just want to congratulate you on the 6 UBT that you got last month, as well as Fast Start Director. And we already got to chat today about plans for Fast Start Executive. So I just really appreciate the way that you're showing up, your coachability, your care, your compassion, your heart, and just seeing this larger vision and showing up every single day for yourself and your team and others. And you really have the whole collective and team in mind. So, I love how you're supporting everybody, the larger team. So thank you.
You're amazing. And Linda, you and Linda have been just so great, and such great support. And I couldn't have done it without you guys. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I just want to get the word out to people that we can be healthier and we can make our environment healthier. So keep it going, pay it forward.
I'll shout out Carrie Tidwell really quick for just constantly being an amazing enroller, just always having new conversations and enrolling people, and just really committed to hitting a 6-figure income by the time she turns 40, which is in September. So we are running Carrie to red. I just want to honor you, Carrie. And then also I want to shout out Tiffany, who's on this call, who shows up to literally everything. And just, I love it. Just activated her business, was not really, it was just very casual in the beginning, and then really caught the mission and just was like, why am I not doing something with this? And ran way past director for the moment that she activated, and was on her way to executive, so close. So I see you as the next diamond, Tiffany, and I see all the work you're putting in. So I'm just here to celebrate you. So thank you. And of course, Jen Rosen, who re-ranked blank with ease. I don't think she's on this call, but with massive ease, and is well on her way to red. So we're just building some incredible leaders here, and I'm celebrating all of you. Let's see if I can.
And I can go after that. Thanks, Carrie. And want to shout out you and Rita and Mary Beth for your leadership in creating the systems and paving the way for all of us to follow. It's so helpful to have all of the support, and we definitely couldn't do it without everybody's help, and even all the cross teams. Like, it's great to just collaborate together in this way. And want to shout out to DeAndrea, who is on Nicole and Suzanne's team. I don't know if they're here, but maybe they'll catch the replay. And she hit Fast Start Consultant in her first 10 days. So I wanted to give her a shout out, and yeah, thank you for everyone in the whole team, or whole organization, everyone that's here. We all make a difference together, and it's beautiful to work together in this way.
Love you, Carrie. Thanks. And shout out to you too. Of course, our fearless leaders, our not so fearless leaders, but who are fearful sometimes and do it anyways and show us how to do it. So, so thanks. I'm shouting you out. And it looks like Amy is on the call. So I'm gonna shout out Amy, and she re-ranked Diamond. And a lot of that was retainment and some new stuff. So it's just so cool because she really has such great retainment. So I always want to highlight that. And I just love that hi, Amy. I'll talk directly to you now. Yeah, you just have such a big heart. And I just love that you like full on made this commitment to yourself. And now it's just what is. It's not even all that other stuff is in the rearview mirror, and you're turning some of those wounds into scabs and then scars. And so I just think it's so cool because you're such an important part of this conscious collective. And I just want to lift you up because I see what you've been doing. And there's a bunch of people that on my team that maybe will catch the replay that reactivated. I think Scarlett got to consultant for the first time, and there's just been a lot more collaboration on my team. And so just big congratulations to Mary Cornwell, and to Heather and Amy and Kim for the Million Mom movement. That was a big deal for us this month, and we really faced a huge edge. So just thanks, because I know we've all been really busy after that. And so we really are breaking through some barriers. So I just love you guys. And thanks to everybody who's showing up and reignited. Happy to have you here.
Hey everyone, I'd like to shout out my brand partner Mavis. She hit Fast Start Consultant in May, and she is just sharing with everyone she knows and everyone she comes in contact with. She's got a huge heart to help people heal, and she's engaged, and I'm just really happy that she's here. So thank you.
And Christy, you need to be shouted out too. Since Jen's not here, I'll do it. But Christy, well, you're on Katie's line, but you have just shown up so powerfully, and we're way on your way to Futurist, going Diamond, UBT Queen. You just blow my mind. So I just want to honor you for always showing up and never giving up.
My three consultants are not here, but I would like to shout them out because April, when I was running hard, they all kind of reignited and jumped in, and they all kind of caught it a little bit this month. So they all hit it without me having to do anything, which was really awesome. And then I want to lift Michelle up for her bigger visions that she's having, and just the dedication and heart that she always shows to us. And we appreciate you. And thank you, Michelle. Thank you. And I want to shout myself out too, because at the last minute when I was like praying and hoping like who the heck is going to come on still, I needed like 1,000 or something crazy the last day. My brother stepped up, and like I want to thank everyone here because like he's been struggling with some things in a lot, and like him being at the conferences with me at Diamond Club, he got to like see our vision and heart, and I'm just it's like important that he jumps into this. So he on his own, without me having a bag or anything, was like sign me up for another ULT. So that it just like means the world to me. So thank you.
So awesome, Amy. That's a huge win. Congratulations. That's what like makes it all like
just cherry on top. So good for you.
All right, I know I said I wasn't going to talk, but I can't help it. um, I really want to give Rita a huge shout out for creating the summer juice cleanse for us all to run with. She just took the initiative to make that and allow all of us to utilize that. So Rita, thank you for always being so forward thinking and putting your vision into projects and always being so open-hearted and just creating resources for everyone to utilize and grow their businesses. So thank you so much. And Michelle, huge shout out to you for just your consistency and just continuing to rise as a leader. And I'm really seeing you go above and beyond to support your runners and your builders and just build that community and that family, even with your customers too. So thank you for just the act of service, like you're just serving, and it's super beautiful. So thank you for that. Mary Cornwell, I want to shout you out too, because we've gotten a chance to connect a little bit deeper the last couple months. And I really appreciate you just always being there, asking me questions when you need help, and just being willing to get out of your comfort zone. And when I give you a suggestion, you run with it. And so it's really awesome to see you stepping into that coachability. And I see big things for you here, lady. And then last but not least, Camille, I want to shout you out hugely because you hit diamond in the last hour of the month. And literally, I think it was 2,200 points or 2,500 points that needed to come in. And beyond that, you had found out some news that, most people would just give up at that point, and you didn't, and you kept going, and you reached up to me, your upline for support, and reached out to your team, and you just continue to see the vision. So really amazing resiliency, and I'm so happy for you. So love you, team. Love you, Amy. Love you all.
Thanks, Mary. I could not have done that without you and Rita and just the collective. So I just love the really how we lock arms together as family. It's so beautiful. And yeah, I was literally just whatever, I'm just going to give up. Nobody cares about me playing this victim mentality. And you just were like, no way, you can do this. Let's see what we can do. And so thank you. And big shout out just to my team too, because if I didn't have a team, none of that would be possible. So, everybody's efforts are valued, and, what we're doing here is really super important. And I'm just really thankful for those that really see that vision. I see that Naomi is on the call, and just wanted to shout out Naomi just for her perseverance and persistence. She's been growing slow, but she's steady. She doesn't ever stop, and she's always talking to people, and she's always uplifting others, and offering solutions no matter what. And when challenging situations come up, it's a growth edge that she's realizing, and she's she's coachable. And so it's just really awesome to work with you, Naomi. And I'm just so thankful that you're here, and I just see so much greatness for you. And the seeds that you're planting are definitely going to sprout here super soon. So I'm just super thankful for you. And I don't see Rebecca on, but Rebecca is she's such a diehard team player. I just appreciate Rebecca so much. She always she kicks it into gear, and she gets results. And so I'm just thankful for her, and I'm thankful for her being more coachable. She's working towards a UBT this week. She's got 2 UBT enrollees and going for her first UBT ever. So let's cheer her on virtually, and that she is able to help one more gal with this nutrition. And then, yeah, I'm just super grateful. There was something else I was going to say, but I don't know. I just love you guys. So thank you.
I saw that DeAndrea came on, and DeAndrea, you weren't on when I shouted you out for hitting Fast Start Consultant. You're one of the newer members, so I just really wanted to welcome you here for our team celebration. And I just saw you showing up to all the calls and doing the work. And so I'd love if you wanted to share your story on how you hit Fast Start Consultant in 10 days. and celebrate you.
Well, thank you. Basically, I did a launch, and from my launch, I did follow-ups. I made it so that with Zoom, you can record and then send the link out as a password protected. That way, you know when people have watched it. And so that gave me realistic follow-up opportunities. And so I could say, you know, what are your thoughts? Was anything new? Does this excite you? And people were honest enough to say, I didn't finish watching it, or it was great, or this, that, or the other. And that's literally how I was able to do it. And the 2 people that came on as customers with the ULT, they weren't even on my list. So they were organic, and that's exciting because I still got to work through the list. So I'm starting back over again with this month with the goal of hitting director. And so I just appreciate being here and the opportunity. This morning, I got a call from the contract company that I'm contracting for, telling me that my contract is over next Friday. So the motivation is a lot different because now I have no other choice but to make some other things work. So I'm excited to be here, and I'm excited to see what Pyramid is going to do for me. And tomorrow is 20 days on my own personal ULT. So it's exciting. Thanks.
I'm going to jump back in. I see that Paylin is on the call, so I want to shout out Paylin, who came pretty close to re-ranking executive this month, hit the UBT, and just has been going through her own health journey, but really sticking with this and sharing this with her clients, and navigating, you know, adding a new thing to her offerings, and just how uncomfortable that can be sometimes, especially when you're entrenched in your practice or an older woman like we are in our late 40s or 50s. And, you know, it's just a new thing, having to incorporate it and find our way again. So I just want to shout you out for sticking with it and working at your edge and being uncomfortable and still learning, even though your transformation may not have been typical as a lot of people's are. So thanks for sticking with us, and thanks for coming today, and just thanks for trusting me.
I'm loving all these shout outs, and I want to shout out Miss Carrie Drinkwine on this call. And I want to really appreciate you because it doesn't matter how maxed you are, you know, with your family, with school, with your clinic, you always prioritize your business at whatever capacity you can. And you always show up for yourself, for your prospecting, for your team, for that community, for uplifting your leaders. And so I just want to thank you, you know, and right there with baby on the hip, just zero excuses ever. You always make a decision and make it happen, and just zero excuses, you know? So I want to congratulate you and thank you for the capacity that you show up, your consistency, and just always being there, even if you have a million things on your plate and there's every reason for you not to be able to be there or not to be able to show up, you always show up. So I just want to thank you.
I'll
Thank
piggyback
you.
off of that real quick, Rita, because Carrie, you really show us all what's possible. And even when I start feeling like too overwhelmed, I'm like, well, Carrie can do it. I can do it. So I'm always just referencing you as like a superwoman. And thank you for all the energy you've brought to this team. And again, just being such a fruitful source of knowledge and providing so many resources for everyone to really thrive. So we are so grateful to you.
Thank you. And I'm grateful to all of you for dealing with my busy and helping me find calm and supporting my team when I sometimes was too busy to do those connect calls. So I'm super grateful for Rita and super grateful for you, Mary Beth, for always laying out organized systems that, you know, we can just duplicate. So love you, ladies.
I'm going to take another turn because I'm seeing that Mary Cornwell and Heather and Scarlett are a 3-pack in a vehicle together. Look at that amazing team right there. I want to shout out these ladies for sure. And just all your hard work and dedication and even traveling to be together. And I know you guys just did a lunch and learn yesterday, I think, and just love how you're collaborating with one another and all the ways you show up. So thanks, ladies. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful. I can't stand it.
Hello from Sedona. We did a regenerative detox nutrition lunch and learn yesterday, and it was really fun and so cool to get to meet Scarlett in person and like all three of us be together. So
yeah, it's been great.
Yeah,
very
it's
special.
We just went on a hike, and I know like a year and a half ago Heather wasn't really hiking, and thanks to Pirium, we're just all here together, and it's been really fun just like getting to spend time together, and really different than a meeting on Zoom. So
Yeah, it officially feels real, which is nice.
yeah, so thank you both
Yeah,
for all
great.
your
So grateful for
Thanks
you,
for the
Michelle.
shout-out.
Yes, and so grateful to you, Michelle, for your support and your leadership and leading the way. And Mary Beth. Yeah, we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys.
And Mary Beth, thanks. I heard your shout out, but I was driving, so I couldn't really respond, but I really appreciate like your guidance, especially the past couple months. And I was able to attend a network marketing online training, and I'd love to share takeaways with that, but I was able to take notes and attend that. And I just appreciate, Mary Beth, like your leadership and allowing, you kind of just like leading by example. You do a really great job with that. We're gonna head out though. We're gonna go explore a little bit of Sedona, but see you guys.
So good to see you guys. I wanted to just recognize Rebecca. I saw she hopped on, and wanted to shout Rebecca out for just finishing her month out super strong. She re-ranked executive and hit 7K club. So that's pretty amazing. And just always being such a strong woman and example of faith and endurance and perseverance and connection and solution based, with all of the millions of jobs that she has, all the hats that she wears of coach, mom of 6, homeschooler, homesteader, farmer, coach, like leads a ministry, influencer, like all of these things. And just at the last few minutes of the month, just really showed up to help to support me and the things that I was going through. And so that just means so much to me. And I just see you, Rebecca, I just see you. And I know you're going for UBT today, and just want to lift you up in that, because I know that that's a big accomplishment, and that's been some, you've been working on like your belief around that. And so, just in that alone, seeing you push through some uncomfortable places and find your own languaging where you can really help to support your community is just been beautiful to watch. And just the interaction that we've been able to share through this community and through this lasting friendship that we've had for so many years. So just a huge shout out to you, Rebecca. I see your team coming. I see you at Diamond Club, and yeah, you're just a rock star. So.
I have just a few more people that I wanted to shout out. I know they're at work right now, but if they catch the replay, I just want to shout out Heidi, because she has been so consistent, and she started out in our European program and then transferred over to our American Purium program, and just her consistency and showing up and learning all of the different systems, and then coaching her team and creating such fluid, duplicatable, organized systems. So really want to shout you out, and I want to shout out Elsa, who just created her new Fast Start director as her very first brand partner, also showing up so consistently every single month with so much heart and dedication. And I want to shout out Julie, who hit, Fast Start director and just made it happen up to the very last minute and never gave up, even though she was going through so much at a personal level, but continued to show up. And just, even though she didn't know if it was possible, just making it happen. So I just really want to shout you out, Julie.
I would like to shout out Camille because of her leadership. She doesn't ever stop leading, and she's so patient with those of us who need to be led. And just she's so organized. So she always shows me the beauty of team and what it means to have strengths in areas where I'm not strong because of her. And so I just appreciate her so much. And yeah, someone who also had a lot of personal stuff going on. I've been that person month in and month out too, and just staying strong despite that, and really being able to voice that to the team in her vulnerability and ask for help. Because when she communicated that, it was like, okay, you're right, I could go one extra mile to make this happen. And so I so appreciated that she didn't shut down on her own goals, but actually got more serious about them through her circumstances, and just was like, okay, I've got a solution, and I'm going to pull in the people who can pray and act. And so it was just fun to help her, and that's been meaningful to me too, knowing that someday I'll have that team below me as well, who will be able to pull strings. And so you guys have all, of course, exemplified that for me. So I'm keeping the faith.
Yeah, Rebecca, you really are like ride or die. Like you always show up in those moments. That's like, yes, Rebecca's here. And it's so amazing. So thank you for just always holding support for your team and even your uplines as well. So it's amazing. And then Maddie, I see that you just jumped on. I'm going to shout Maddie out because she was also someone at the very end of the month that was just kind of like, oh, I'll do it next month. And then she got some fire under her and was hit consultant just like that in the last day. So Maddie, I want to shout you out for just seeing that opportunity to kind of push past maybe a comfort zone or a level of belief, and then just making it happen and feeling really good about that. So congrats on that, Maddie. And Lisa, I see you're on here now too, and I just want to shout you out for, I know you're making some really big shifts in your family right now, and you've been traveling a lot with your family, and after Diamond Cub, you feel really focused and reprioritizing your time and your commitments with your business, and you're shifting a lot of things with your family to make that happen. So I see you, and I know it's not easy, but you're doing it. And yeah, you ladies are all amazing.
Hey, I've got one more shout out. I've got a new brand partner. She's not on. She's actually at Anna Roberts' house in Colorado, just taking some time off for her family. But her name's Kelly, and she's come in. She was a customer to start, and just came in like so in tune with this mission, and is that perfect example of ignorance on fire. She had some glitches the last day of the month too, where orders just didn't even show up. And yeah, she blew past fast start consultant. She almost hit director. And it's just really cool to see what's possible, you know, when you just say, okay, I just want to share this, and you know, just go for it. I'm going to add this second business. You know, she's already got 2 other businesses too. Super busy woman, but really thankful for you, Kelly. I hope you can listen to this recording. You're just loved, and so happy that you're part of this community.
Awesome. Well, we're at the half hour. And so I just wanted to, if anybody else has any last shout outs, you can shout out. But I just want to say thanks everybody for coming together into this space to celebrate each other and recognize each other. It's so important. And I'm excited to continue to do this monthly celebration call.
I just say thank you, Rita, for joining us on the Million Mom Movement Talk and just for always being willing to be there, be supportive, be a mentor, share resources, and just, yeah, thank you so much. I love you, Ree.
Yeah, and I just want to shout you guys out for that call. That was an amazing resource, and I've shared it with so many people, and it gives a lot of people just hope and inspiration. And you guys, just the way that you organized it and presented it was beautiful. So congratulations on your success and your personal healing and transformation and your beautiful business success. I just love your leadership and the way that you show up with so much heart and love and prayer and depth. So I just want to shout you out for that too.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for being here, and let's go get UBT. It's UBT day. So Rebecca, we're cheering you on, and everyone else. We got quite a few more hours to make it happen. So thank you all. I look forward to next month's celebration.